tonight, for the first time, I've managed to get my hands on a can. Uh, Usually I get my hands on a bit quicker, but I've struggled, and then Christmas and that. So um, here we go, from Castle Rock Brewery. It's their chocolate and orange stout. Yeah, Castle Rock chocolate and orange stout, should we say? It says it's sweet, decadent, and dessert. I have actually drank this on, I think it's keg, before Christmas at the Barley Twist little pub on, is it Carrington Street? Next to the Nottingham train station. So we'll talk about what it is. Zesty orange and smooth chocolate notes, followed by a decadent sweetness and a gentle hint of bitterness to finish. 4.5%, and it's brewed and canned at Attic Brew Company. Attic Brew actually brew using, obviously, it's Castle Rock's recipes, but they do the brewing there and can it there for Castle Rock. It's a way for Castle Rock to do more, grow their craft beer range. So yeah, Castle Rock's chocolate orange stout. Get in. And like a muppet, I thought that I got these from Adventure Beer. I was actually going to order them directly from Castle Rock, and I kind of wish I didn't now because I kind of bobbed it on one of the beers. One of the beers I thought was the new Seeper, and it's not. It's the blooming oatmeal stout, and I've already reviewed the oatmeal. Nice beer as it is. I try not to buy beers for drinking. I try only to buy beers for reviews. Hence, because it gets so expensive. If you're trying to review near every beer that gets released, especially locally, it can get a bit pricey. So I am saving some of this for the wife because she wants to taste it. So there we go. So yeah, I have had this before. Black pour. A light, shall we say, tan head on this. Centimetre and a half, 15 mils. Near enough anyway. Is anybody really looking at that? I mean, really. Lovely glass, by the way, isn't it? Look at that. Whew, stunning glass. On the nose. Whoa, that orange, really prevalent, really straight. It's like a bloody Jaffa, not Jaffa cake. I'm thinking of the other one, the chocolate one, Terry's chocolate orange. It's like that in beer form. My wife's gonna love this. Oh, so you can get this at both Adventure Beer, who've got 2 cases in, and also directly from Castle Rock Brewery. If you live nationally, Castle Rock Brewery is your best bet. They're doing some good deals at the moment on beers, so make sure you check their website out. If you live locally and you've not had this, then depending on if you can get down to Castle Rock, I struggle because of whatever reasons, and I do struggle getting down there. But they do have a delivery service which charges £4 locally. I'm not sure about nationally. That's something I'm not sure. Um, and a free pick up and collect thing where you drive down and they take your number plate and they just bring the beer to you. You know, it's quite easy, and you know, with COVID and all that, they don't want to get COVID. You don't want to get COVID. And to be fair, I've never had it, so not that I know at least. And if I have had it, it's not bothered me. So never lost a day off work. Not yet, anyway. Touch wood. Yeah, touch some wood. Hey. So yeah, as I was saying, lovely chocolate on the taste from this. Now I've had quite a few chocolate orange beers just recently. It must be a Christmas thing. Um, I mean, I'd like to see these guys. You watch me go on Twitter and give is it Terry's chocolate orange? Watch me give them a nudge, as you do. I'm all good at giving nudges. You know, you never know if a nudge might pay off. I gave Nottingham Castle a nudge once, and that paid off. But it's funny. It's funny how a certain nudge in a certain direction. It's always who you know. It's always who you know rather than what you know. In the grand scheme of things. But yeah, that combination of orange and chocolate really worked well. Um, this isn't as warm as I would probably liked it to be. And the thing with it in the can, it's not as fizzy, shall we say, as it was, I think, out of the keg. My wife says, "Oh, it's a bit fizzy out of the keg." I'm sure it's keg. Really getting that taste of chocolate at the back of the throat. It's true. Um, it's a treat beer. I know it's only 4%, 4.5%. This would be an interesting beer. If anybody ever from Castle Rock ever watches these videos, this would be an interesting beer to do as an imperial chocolate and orange stout on that nice swanky bit of kit they've got, that pilot kit that I know they've got um, at the brewery. Yeah, and they start doing the pilot project beers again. Hey, and I bet someone at Castle Rock's thinking, bloody hell, shut your mouth. And create more work for us. But Imperials these days are big. You know, when you look at local breweries and craft breweries, Imperials are big. And obviously, Castle Rock know about Imperials because of their recent storm in the Emperor's Castle Imperials. So they know about Imperials. I'd still like to see a butterscotch Imperial. Once easily able to get hold of. I'll end up brewing it myself at this rate. Yeah, Imperial butterscotch stout, an Imperial plum porter, but proper plum porter. You know, a bit sweet plum. That's Raggy Avenue. That's what Raggy wants to do. Will Raggy do it? Hell yes. Yeah, yes, yes. I think at the end of February. Yeah, my memory serves, my maths are correct. The end of February, I will go out and buy the kits that I need to do it, and I should get some brewing. I should be brewing. Uh, oh, Raggy Avenue from kit, and then at some stage this year, Raggy will be doing his own grain brews. When I'll buy kits, not full on. I can't afford it. As simple as that, you know. But I'll buy the kit and learn how to do it in the beer room, and go down that road. You know, um, as a fan of beer and someone who's been a home brewer for 15 years, a lot longer than probably a lot of people who, in fact, probably longer than some of the people who are doing proper brewing these days. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, I've been home brewing since at least before I went to Saint before I worked at Sainsbury's. So it would be 2006, 2007, albeit they were crap kits then. But yeah, definitely been home brewing since then. Yeah, I'm no better now than I was then. Kits have got better though. Yeah, and they have been adding things. I've done many different wines and other things like imperials with spirits in, which is good. Yes, yes. I might have to do something along the lines of like a coffee imperial stout, or even if I get the imperial stouts, brew a basic imperial stout, and then do 25 litres, but I've coffee in 10 of them, like use it like Tia Maria in 10 of them, and yeah, interesting. Yeah, all these things you think about, don't you? So now, if you didn't know about Castle Rock, we'll get back on subject now. Uh, they had a load of, like most breweries, they had a lot of beer that they had to do something with or chuck it at the beginning of lockdown. So what they cunningly did, and fair play to them, I think it's an amazing thing to do. They actually made beer gin, and I've got to be honest, I'd also go down the beer vodka and even beer whiskey route, primarily because nobody in the world's doing it. Um, but these beer gins, I know they're very different. So if you're a gin fan, but you also like your beer, it's a very different way of doing things. Someone sent me a photo. Um, yeah, interesting, very interesting. One of these days, oh, someone's just reviewed an Imperial Ginger Cake Stout. I can't see who it is. It's so small. Can't see who it is. Yeah. Mm. But anyway, back to the beer. I'm not going to drink it all because the wife wants some. This is one of those beers that ticks her boxes, and I struggle to find beers that ticks the boxes. So something that she likes to sip of is interesting because then I can splurge and buy some more. Although she's got 10 bottles of Bailey's in the fridge and she never drinks that, so I keep having a nibble out of each one just to help her on the way, as you do. So the chocolate and orange really go together well. If you're a fan of Jaffa Cakes, Terry's chocolate and orange, this is one of those beers. Or if you've got somebody who's a bit of a chocolate orange fan, this is one of them beers. I've no idea on the date on this, and I can't see a shipping date anyway. No, I can't read the date on the bottom. Oh, July. So it's the best before date of July. So obviously you've got Valentine's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day. It's been an interesting beer to put away for that. If they've got any left, obviously, because they probably sell like hotcakes. But that's a really nice beer. Go away. You're rocking me camera. Um, both the orange and chocolate elements are really long lasting. They really stay to the end. I'm not so sure it's zesty. It's not really zesty for me, but the flavour's just beautiful. They balance each other out so well. Fair play to whoever did the recipe because you did well. And it was brewed well as well, obviously. But that's a lovely beer. Now I've had a fair few chocolate orange beers over Christmas. Um, and for the ABV, this is one of the best at its ABV. I did actually drink a chocolate orange imperial and 2 cans even, and it went down a tree. Yeah, although I necked 1 can, as you do. Yeah, it was gone within about 30 seconds. Yes, I can drink fast when I want to. So really enjoyed that. Lovely chocolate and orange on the nose, follows through to the taste. It's a true treat beer. You're a fan of Cherry's chocolate orange or Jaffa Cakes, um, but anything, if you like chocolate and orange together, you're going to absolutely love this. It's truly a divine beer, and thankfully I'm finally glad I've actually managed to have it on can. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.57. Yep, even though it's low ABV for Mr. Rag, that is still a very good beer. Very good beer. And that's it for this review. Thank you all for watching, and see you soon. Cheers.